I believe in you.
C needs and this E needs and that.
All right, let's.
Yo-ho.
We are going to bring in a new letter. Are you still taking two?
Oh, I did it yesterday.
I sent out, I emailed out the handouts.
Okay.
So, anyone tuning in who can hear me right now? The email with the handouts was sent.
Where?
Email. Your email if you put it on the website.
Did you put it in an email?
Probably.
I think you did. I don't know. I'll double check.
I know, I saw it yesterday. I went on my email and I'm like, oh, there's an email from Tasha. Well, I don't ever get on my phone email, so it's. I have mass messages and then it's like 23,000 or something like that. Just because I don't.
Just because she's like, yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'll notice on this sound chart, we are focusing on the letter P, which makes the same exact sound as in English. And we also will be going over, this is another one that we can glottalize. So the glottalized P, we are forcing that sound out, and it's going to be. So we go from regular P to the glottalized P. Don't hesitate with some of these sounds. You kind of have to overdo them in order to train your mouth to make those sounds. So this is a safe place for you guys to try these sounds out. Everybody's got a pretty decent distance. So if you spit, then you're making the right sounds. That's some of the things that we talk about is English doesn't challenge our mouths as much as our ancestral language does. Let's start out with the vowels. E, A, O, U. Moving on to the regular P. Pa, P, Pe, Po, Poo. Now we're going to force that P. E, A, O, U. Now I am also really overdoing it just because I want you to be able to hear the difference between them. So back to the top line. Pa, P, Pe, Po, Poo. Second line. E, A, O, U. Notice the third line, we're going to alternate regular with the glottalized. Pa, P, A, Po, U. And then the last line, we are doing one of each sound. So we'll alternate whether it's the first or the second. So the first one, pop. Let's do that one again. Pop. Pop. Next one, up. Up. Next one, eep. Eep. Next one, pape. Pape. Pope. Pope. Oop. I knew we were going to have fun with that one. Oop. Oop. Okay. Regular P. Glottalized. Okay, where does that sound come from?
The front.
Front. Okay. All right. Let's add in the letter T. T also, the regular T, just like P, is the same as in English. So the first sound is going to be a regular T. And then we have the glottalized T, which we're going to force that T sound. Let's go back to our vowels. A, E, A, O, U. First line. Ta, ta, ti, te, to, tu. Next line. A, E, A, O, U. Let's do that one again. A, E, A, O, U. Third line, we're going to alternate back and forth. Regular T, glottalized T. Ta, ti, te, to, tu. And last one, we're going to be combining T and P. First one, ah. Achada. Okay, first one, ah. Ah. Next one, tup. Tup. Next one, eep. Eep. Next one, tape. Tape. Ope. Ope. Toop. Could bring it back to the beatbox days. Really practice these letters out. Yeah. Diet hot. Okay. Let's bring together start combining some of these consonants. Drag this closer without hitting myself in the face. Okay, I want to write a word and then I want to hear you guys. And I say word loosely. I just need that disclaimer. I say that this is a word loosely because not all of these are words. This is just training us how to look at it and work on being able to pronounce it. So we notice that we have a glottalized P. We have a glottal stop, which is going to be a pause. And then what sound does this make? Okay. So this word, here's our stop. Okay, next word. Let's alternate.
Is that an actual word on top?
No.
Oh, okay.
Next one. What do we do when we have the raised W? We're going to round our lips. And then we have a glottalized T, so we're going to force that sound. Quat. Quat. Also, the reminder that this K is coming from the front of our mouth. Quat. Quat. Now we have our glottal stop at the end of the word, so this is going to be an abrupt stop. This word will have an abrupt stop at the end. And we have that glottalized C wedge. For now, let's use oo. So what would this be? Oopa. Oopa. Make sure you oopa. Oopa. Mm-hmm. I know what this sounds like. Yache as tagwaf chud. Because I'm hungry. Who can tell me what this sounds like?
Taco.
Taco. Taco. So our Q coming from back here, airy sound. Taco. 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 My tummy's like, yes. Are we having tacos?
It's Taco Tuesday at the kids' school too.
Oh, that should
I guess I'll have to make tacos.
We're all just starving.
Hey.
We had Mexican food last night. The season of healing.
Well, how was that?
It was good. I really like the breathing exercises.
I missed that. I was doing storytelling,
Oh
so I
man.
missed it. I think I was able to come out into the gathering right after she got done, because it was right when he first got started with his talk.
Oh,
I was like, did I miss Glendy? Yes, you did.
she did some different ones too.
Did they record him?
Yeah, I think it's on I Am Tulalip.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. Okay, pop quiz. What is it? S wedge.
A.
Shape.
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 When would that become sheep?
You can sheep as long as you. I wish this wouldn't move so much. How about we this one? So sa. So sa. So sa. So sa. Hey. Making sure that you pause right there will also help you make sure that you're not so sa. So that was another eye. Jeez. Let's E both of these. So we have two, we're starting with round, we're ending with round. Hui, 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 eek, 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 hui, eek, hui, eek, hui, eek.
This is what my stomach's making right now.
We're all just really hungry.
A.
Holy smokes.
All right, everybody.
Is it?
Chop.
Chop. Chop. Let's this one. So you're gonna since it's
Cool.
hold,
Hold.
hold, hold. Do you guys want an E or do you want an A?
I thought you were gonna say you guys want to eat. Like, hell yeah.
A. Yes, I do. Starting in the front, let's eat. Let's eat.
I know.
Eat.
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 It sounds like eat. So this is a good example of how the glottal stop, when non-first speakers would hear the language, they want to associate a sound with this pause or with this abrupt stop. It can be misheard as a T sound. Eat. Eat. You almost hear, because of this vowel abruptly stopping, you almost hear a T. Other places where this comes up, everybody knows this one. Hoit. 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 How many people have either spelled it this way or have seen it spelled that way? I've seen it like that. I used to write it like that until I started working here. And then another one where we noticed that. What's the word for dog?
Squabite.
Squabite. Squabite. Because of that, a lot of people pronounce this bite. So some people say squabite. Because we want to try to connect something there. We just have to train ourselves to know that those vowels with that glottal stop, it's just an abrupt stop of that vowel sound.
Which is funny because we have that glottal stop in like uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
So the dash would be a glottal stop.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We did this one all the way through. Okay. No. Okay. No, we didn't. Because I'm eat. Eat.
Eat.
A.
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 Eat. A.
Eat.
A.
A.
Eat. A.
Eat. A.
Eat. A. Training yourself to make these sounds and start to make the words. One of the things that I also notice is you don't really need to like move your mouth as much once you start speaking. So I want you guys to kind of pay attention to that when you see some of the teachers who are speaking the language. We over enunciate when we're trying to get these sounds down, but then when people start naturally flowing in speaking the language, you don't really have to move your mouth or your lips as much. That's one thing that sticks out to me. Okay. Let's A. So what is this one?
A.
We're gonna start out with ah. Ah. Eights. Ah. Eights. Ah. Eights. Or you could ah. Eats. But there's that eat.
Tacos.
Eat.
We all try to eat from
Tacos.
here.
I think think it's because we smell food in here.
Hey.
What kind of tacos? That's the question.
Any kind?
Nah.
Any kind? That sounds so good.
Oh, this one's, you guys are gonna love this one. You're gonna,
No, we're not.
yes you are. We're forcing these. Let's eat this one. Eat.
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 That's fine.
Oop. Sound like I broke. All right. I think we're good with the rest of those ones. Anybody have questions on the sounds? Anybody have any sound that they want to go over?
The Q.
The Q?
Yes. That's the one I'm not.
Let's go through the Q sound chart. Everybody's like, yay, thank you.
Way to go.
I'm so excited
Way to ask
now.
questions.
It's okay, I love it.
So we're gonna go, I'm not even gonna try to say what number chart it is.
6.
You said
The
6.
C.
Did I say
Three.
6?
Yeah. Do we
All
have
right.
a 7?
So the Q,
Straight to
Is it this one though, for real?
it is that one.
Okay. Cool. Number 3. In case you're on 3.
Q is coming from back here. Back here. You're creating air from coming back here. Back here. That sound has to travel through your mouth. So it's going to create a lot of air. This is where we're channeling Darth Vader. Now to force that one going the next one down. So making sure it's back here, not up here. So we don't want to, we want to. Hey, you got it. Next one, Q raised W. We're rounding our lips. From back here. That one's really Darth Vader like.
Yeah, I feel like.
And then the glottalized Q raised W, we're staying back here.
It's more like Dark Helmet. I don't know if anyone ever gets that.
So all of these Qs, you're creating
Star Wars
more of
spoof.
an airy sound. Whereas the K, those are very abrupt because they're coming from the front of your mouth. So if it was the Ks, it would be. So notice how all of those are up here. Your Qs, we're going to do them way back here. So let's start out with our vowels. Ah, E, A, O, U. Top row. Ha, ha, he, he, ho, hu. Force that sound. Ah, E, A, O, U. Round your lips with a regular Q. Hua, hua, hui, hui, huo, hu. And now we're going to force that sound. Wa, wa, hui, hui, whoa, whoa. So all back here. The more we practice it, just kind of pay attention to where you feel your sounds coming from. Does that help? Okay. All right, let's move on to talking about possessives. In the high school class, it was always fun to say, it's time to get possessed. Let's go over possessives. All right, what is a possessive? What is a possessive?
like an ownership word.
It's an ownership word. So, possessives, like the ones on the board. In my cat, what would be the possessive?
Mine.
My. In your dog, what would be the possessive? Her car,
Her.
Her.
his shoes,
His.
your guys' horse,
Your.
or on your worksheet it says your folks's.
Your folks is.
You folks's. Our house.
Our.
Our.
And in all of these words, what type of word is being possessed?
A
What
noun.
type of, a noun. Cat, dog, car, shoes, house, horse. Look at, I was already mixing myself up. Below are some of the Lushootseed possessives. Draw a line to connect them to their English definitions. All right. So when we go over these, the way that we're going to use my, the way we represent the possessive for my, if it's mine, my is going to be the letter D attached. The possessives get attached to the noun. So that D is going to stand for my. Your is going to be also attached to the front. Odd. Some of the ways that we can really get the practice down for mine and your is by asking the question, Guat quad sdat. What is your name? Miss Tasha Seed sdat. My name is Miss Tasha. So we'll look at some of the conversation pieces that we can use to help practice getting down possessives. Our, let me jump to our. This is going to be something that's attached to the end. Chuh. So it would be attached to the word house. I don't want to overdo you guys with a whole bunch, but the chuh is going to be attached to the end of the word. Chuh. And then your guys's is going to be lup. Lup. That would be attached to the end of the noun. The unique ones for his, her, their is going to be the letter S. And remember we talked the other day about context? So the context of what we're talking about is going to determine whether we were talking about her car, his shoes. But those ones will also be attached to the end of the noun. So looking at these, odd is what? Odd. Your. Lup.
You folks.
You folks's. S.
His, hers, theirs.
His, hers, or theirs. D.
Mine.
My. And chush. Our.
So none of those will ever stand alone.
No. No, they'll be.
It'll always be added to the end or front of.
When it comes to a possessive form.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It will be attached. I had to catch myself when I heard never. I get so nervous with the word never. Because some of these we'll see them
Like in a possessive context.
possessive context, they need to be connected. Yes.
Cool.
All right. We did the worksheet. Now an easier way for us to write this down, since we just attached it to that one. Jeez. This mark, this dash means that this letter will go in front of the word. So D is for my, odd, your, our. On the paper, you folks. And then the S, his, hers, or theirs. With the reminder that this is context-based. So you would already know if you're talking about him. You would already know if you're talking about her. Or you would already know if you were talking about them. So then you would know what this S represents. All right. And those do get attached to the nouns. Let's go through. Let's use the word sta. 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 Reminder, we're not saying stat. Sta. Sta means name. Name. So if we wanted to say my name, disda. Disda. There's going to be something before that that we'll go through that'll make it blend better. Your name. Oddsta. Oddsta. Our name. In context, the way that we could use this, some people share names, whether their name is passed down in English or their name is passed down in their Indian name, or we share last names. So we could say Sdatchah. Sdatchah. And then your guys' name, once again, if we're talking about a shared Indian name or we're talking about a last name, Tulalip. Tulalip. And then in context, if we were talking about somebody else who's not in our circle that we were already talking about, we would want to know something about their name, Stats. What's their last name? Stats. What's his name? Stats. What's her name? Stats. Stats. So this is an example. Your noun, mine and your will be attached in front. Tulalip and s would all be attached at the end. Oh, you're kidding. Any questions? No questions? Okay, let's pick another sound chart to go through And then we'll end a couple minutes early. What's another letter that you guys would like to try? Let me know, or I'll just grab one.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't got there yet, John.
Aw,
Yep.
I'm so excited.
He was back there cussing, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Let's do the S.
Saying that as the youngest.
S.
I thought that.
This one? Three, obvious.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my
Got the S
goodness,
and the
man. Okay, the regular S, same as in English. S wedge makes what? Regular C. Starting with our vowels. E, A, O, ooh. You guys good?
You didn't hear it?
Tacos. This
Taco.
large belly means tacos.
Maybe we could make a
We're all
food sound
dying.
chart. No.
Yeah, for real.
We'll get through this and then you guys can leave early for lunch. Leave early for tacos.
We're all with her.
Okay.
This stuff makes noises.
Regular S. Sa, sa, si, say, so, su. S wedge. Sha, sha, she, shay, show, shoe. Back to regular S. Sa, sa, si, say, so, su. Now that regular C, the TS. Sa, sa, si, say, so, su. All right, guys. Uhoyo chush. We're ending 10 minutes early for the sake of tacos. Uhoyo chush.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.